What's up everyone, I'm Matt and today we are making vegan no-bake cosmic brownies. Now I'm not saying that these are better than Little Debbie's cosmic brownies, but I'm not saying that either. Now personally, I am not vegan, I don't eat plant-based, and a lot of times when I make plant-based desserts, I don't love them all that much. When you use PEScience Select, it actually tastes like a legitimate cosmic brownie. I swear to you, as someone who is not plant-based, I can assure you that this tastes like an actual cosmic brownie when you use this protein, and I'm gonna prove it to you. We're gonna start by adding some vegan chocolate chips to a bowl. Then we're gonna add some creamy peanut butter to the same bowl with the chocolate chips. And now to add a little liquid to that bowl, we are gonna add some sugar-free syrup right in, and then mix that all together. Gonna give this a quick mix to make sure that there's no splatter in the microwave and that it all melts down evenly. Just a little mix is all you need, and then you are ready to go to the microwave. Now we're gonna microwave this for 1 minute. After 30 seconds, we're gonna pull it out, give it a stir, and then let it finish for the final 30 seconds. All right, now at 30 seconds, you're just gonna pull it out. You're gonna give that a quick mix. Everything will start to be incorporated, and then in the final 30 seconds, it will all melt down perfectly. Now after a minute, it'll be ready to go. You can give it one more mix, and then we're gonna move to the counter to add the rest of our ingredients. Now we're gonna take this mixture and we're gonna add it to a larger bowl. That way we can add the rest of our ingredients to it. Now to that bowl, we're gonna add some canned pumpkin. This is a way to keep these nice and soft without adding a ton of calories. My secret weapon in a lot of recipes. And we are gonna add some cocoa powder to the bowl, add a little extra chocolate flavor to these. Right, now we're gonna mix all that together. Now this is gonna be more of a batter than it is a dough, but don't worry because we are gonna add the vegan protein powder in last. Vegan protein powder is really absorbent. So what's gonna happen is it's all gonna come together. All of that liquid is gonna be absorbed by the protein powder and it's gonna form dough like magic. Now we're gonna add the vegan protein powder to this. We're gonna add 2 scoops, but we're gonna do 1 at a time. That way it is much easier to bring it all together, or else it's gonna end up being really dry and tough to mix. 1 at a time is gonna make this way easier for you. As you mix, it will start to come together, but it's still gonna be a little bit liquidy. Once we add that second scoop, this will all come together. I know it's gonna seem like it's really sticky and that you did something wrong. I promise you did not. So this is not something that we can form into brownies yet, but watch this. Now we're gonna add 1 more scoop to that, and then it should all come together. Yep, that's what you like to see. You can keep going with the spatula if you want, but me personally, I like to get in there with my hands. So the spatula is nice to get things started, but otherwise, we're gonna use our hands. You wanna make sure that you get all of the dry powder around the edges. Sometimes it will settle in on the bottom. Just kinda knead that around a little bit, and it will start to come together. You can just pretend that you're a kid playing with Play-Doh. It's just really good tasting Play-Doh. Don't eat actual Play-Doh, please. There we go. A little bit sticky, that's okay. We're good with that. You should have something that you will be able to form into brownies. Now we are going to grab our trusty parchment paper, and we're gonna form the brownies. Now you can put these in a pan if you want help shaping them, but I like to just do it right on parchment paper and I just eyeball it. You're gonna just press it down into a rectangle, and then you can score it to make sure you're making the right amount of brownies. It's really a matter of preference though. I make 12 brownies out of this. If you wanna go bigger or smaller, you can really make as many as you want. They don't need to be perfectly flat either. We are adding frosting to the top, so any imperfections will be hidden. The beauty of frosting, outside of the fact that it is just absolutely delicious. But if you wanna go really thin, if you wanna go lower calorie and make more brownies, you certainly can. We're gonna make 12 brownies out of this. Now we're gonna mix up some frosting to add to the top. I have here chocolate frosting right out of the jar. You can use any chocolate frosting, sugar-free, not sugar-free. Since these are vegan, make sure you get one that doesn't have milk in it, but you can use any chocolate frosting you can find. Then we are going to add 1/2 scoop of protein powder. And again, no-bake recipes are the best because the measurements don't have to be perfect. We're just gonna add 1 tablespoon of almond milk. You can use any milk you want. This one works really well, but they will all work just to add a little bit of liquid to this icing. And because we have the base from the chocolate frosting in here, it adds the perfect amount of sweetness. It balances out the vegan protein really well, and it creates an amazing icing for these brownies. And now we are good to add the frosting right onto our brownies. Spread that around. It's a nice thick layer. More frosting is always better. Nobody's gonna complain about too much, especially when it's chocolate. And you might have a little bit left over, and you know what you do with leftover frosting, always. The finishing touch for this, it's not a cosmic brownie without sprinkles. There we go. And good. Now we're gonna throw this in the fridge for 1 hour. That 1 hour in the fridge is gonna allow the flavors to develop, and these will firm up, especially the frosting on top. It's gonna firm up so it's just like an actual cosmic brownie, and you'll be able to slice them no problem. As long as you have patience to wait 1 hour, it will be worth it. So these brownies have been sitting in the fridge for 1 hour, and now we're ready to slice and enjoy them. Now I usually cut 12 smaller brownies out of this, but I'm gonna do 9 slightly larger brownies because I'm feeling hungry today. Let's give it a shot. If you love cosmic brownies, you're gonna love this recipe. You would never know that 1, these are vegan, and 2, that there's protein in these. These are unbelievable. No bake, no one would know the difference. PEScience Select Vegan Chocolate Protein Powder is the secret. It is so good in this recipe. Head over to PEScience.com, grab yourself a tub, and check out other recipes while you're there. There are so many good ones. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you next time.